All I know of Twisted-Wonderland is the fact that the main characters are based off of the villains from Disney movies. So I'm going to be checking out these story summary videos of books 1 to 6 made by Yude. Thank you very much for allowing me to react to this. Be sure to support the original creator and the original videos if you enjoy this.
The player character is in a coffin, awoken by the fire-breathing Grimm demanding their clothes so he can enroll at a school.
So fast!
They are saved by the school's head mage, who explains that the coffin was a gate that brings in new students.
Wait, what? Also, special thanks to my paid members on YouTube. You know who you are. But okay, so we wake up and we're trying to look for, and that's the Grimm, and we're trying to look for some kind of uniform. But the Grimm is asking for our uniform to enroll in the school?
Grimm demanding their clothes so he can enroll at a school. They are saved by the school's head mage, who explains that the coffin was a gate that brings in new students via a black carriage that looks like a hearse.
Okay, so we came through this carriage thing. Yeah, okay, got it.
Via a black carriage that looks like a hearse.
Coffin?
Night Raven College is a school for mages. He is Crowley. The player may have lost their memories. The player has no magic, does not belong in the world, cannot be sent home, is put up in an empty building, reunites with Grimm, chases...
Wait, we're just thrown into some empty building? What? Okay, so we lost our memories, I remember that. And we have no magic and we don't belong in the world, but we can't even be sent home. And so they're throwing us into this empty building because they can't be bothered.
An empty building, reunites with Grimm, chases ghosts, impresses Crowley, is made a janitor with Grimm.
So we're a janitorial staff. I mean, I guess that works.
Takes a nap. They meet Ace, who is mean. He and Grimm...
Ace is mean? Oh boy, I mean, that's quite an introduction to the game. Also, I like how there's all of the villains right here. That's very cool. But do you guys like Grimm? I know some people don't like Grimm, but I think he's kind of funny just from the beginning.
Takes a nap. They meet Ace, who is mean. He and Grimm fight and burn a statue. Crowley is mad. Punishment is window washing. Ace runs away. He's caught by Deuce. Grimm runs away. Deuce tosses Ace to catch Grimm.
Okay, so everyone doesn't want to clean, even though Grimm is technically the janitorial staff, which means you can't just neglect and not clean.
Breaks a chandelier. Crowley is mad. Group is expelled. They must find a mage stone to stay in school. There is a monster in the mine. The player has a plan. They fight. They win. Grimm eats a rock.
Grimm eats a rock? Wait. Okay, so they need to find a mage
stone to stay in school. There is a monster in the mine. The player...
So that's why they go into the mine.
Has a plan. They fight. They win.
So they fight. Okay.
Grimm eats a rock. Everyone is students. The player is one half a student with Grimm.
So we're not even a full student. We're one half a student. Okay.
There is a camera. The player is named the prefect.
How can we be a prefect when we're only half a student? How does that make sense, Crowley?
There is a camera. The player is named the prefect. To be continued. The prefect dreams. Ace visits that night.
Oh, okay, so now we're in book 1, and what happens? Okay, so it's called the Prefect Dreams. Okay, oh wait, no, that's literally us dreaming. Okay, I forgot we were prefect for a second. We're seeing, the Queen of Roses.
Ace visits that night.
Queen
of
Hearts.
He has had his magic temporarily removed by his house warden, Riddle, as punishment for eating a tart, breaking a rule of his dorm. He goes to apologize and...
Oh, that's what the lock is. Okay, now I get it, because I know I saw the lock thing in his Overblot song, but I wasn't really sure what it actually represented. But that's his way of removing to punish, to remove the magic. I think that's what it said, right? Yeah, magic temporarily removed.
As punishment for eating a tart, breaking a rule of his dorm. He goes to apologize and meets Cater, who has the group paint roses for him before kicking them out for not having an apology tart.
Not having an apology tart. So they need to have an apology tart of all things. We walked in there totally tartless. Oh, that's so funny. Wait, so this guy did that? Oh my gosh.
Before kicking them out for not having an apology tart, in accordance with the rules, they meet Trey. Hearts Lobule students are suffering from Riddle's rules. The prefect dreams. Ace brings a check.
Okay, so basically his obsession with rules was causing everyone to have a really bad time in the dorm. It seems.
Students are suffering from Riddle's rules. The prefect dreams. Ace brings a chestnut tart. Against the rules, the group is ejected. They meet Chenya. Trey shares Riddle's history.
How can you mess up twice with a tart? Oh gosh. You could have just... Wait, okay, so four-eyed friend. Where's the 4 eyes? I don't see 4 eyes. Oh no, he's just saying four-eyed
They
friend.
meet Chenya. Trey shares Riddle's history. Ace
Oh yeah, that's the four eyes. I mean, that's not four eyes, but yeah, it is. Okay.
Ace blames Trey. Crowley suggests they challenge Riddle for leadership of the dorm. The prefect dreams. They lose the challenge.
We just dream a lot, huh?
Ace punches Riddle. Riddle's dorm members revolt. Riddle.
Oh boy, this sounds like a breakdown for Riddle. Am I right? I'm pretty sure. Someone threw an egg?
Dorm members revolt. Riddle attacks Ace. Trey saves Ace. Riddle overblots and Ace stands his ground.
Oh, okay, so it's called overblotting, not twisting. I thought it was the twisting thing.
Riddle overblots.
Oh, okay, so that is how he looks when he overblots. Okay. I wasn't sure what it was when I was looking at his overblot song. I wasn't really sure what overblot really stood for, but this makes a lot more sense.
And Ace stands his ground, accusing Cater of only fighting when he knows he is going to win. There is a flashback. Riddle begs his mother for a strawberry tart, but she refuses. Riddle meets Trey and Chenya, sneaking out of his house to play with them.
So he could have just enjoyed his time without being under his mom's pressure, but ended up emulating his mom instead. Okay.
Trey's family owns a cake shop. They have a strawberry tart. Riddle's mother catches them. Riddle regains consciousness and confesses that he wanted to eat Ace's tart and wanted to play with Trey and Chenya when they were children. Trey tells Riddle to apologize, but Ace refuses to accept it unless Riddle makes a tart on his own for a new party. Grim eats a rock. Riddle's tart is...
Wait, Grim just likes rocks, huh? That's pretty much what I'm getting from this.
Grim eats a rock.
See, like... Okay, so to be specifically, he likes to eat mage stone, not just a regular rock.
Riddle's tart is too salty because he added oyster sauce.
He added oyster sauce to a tart.
Chenya is revealed to be a student from a rival school. To be continued.
What? Wait. Chenya is from another school? Wait. Actually, that makes sense. Where did it appear? I think it was like right here, right? Oh yeah, that makes sense. He'd probably be from like the school that are filled with the good guys, right? Or whatnot.
Too salty because he added oyster sauce. Chenya is revealed to be a student from a rival school. To be continued. Grim acquires a sold-out sandwich that Ruggy...
Man, this goes so fast. I need to make sure I'm like getting this. Okay, so book 2. And Grim acquires a sold-out sandwich that... Okay, so we're starting with a sandwich.
That sandwich that Ruggy forces him to trade.
Sandwich.
Crowley suggests retiring the House Warden of Diasomnia from an upcoming spell drive tournament, but Savannah Claw House Warden Leona is against it, joined by Pomfiore's House Warden Vil, who says he suspects Crowley of some kind of unconscious bias.
Unconscious bias? Oh.
Students at the school are getting hurt. Crowley asks the prefect and Grim to investigate, promising them a place in the tournament if they succeed.
You know, he could have just made us both students, but no, we're just his lackeys. That's what I'm guessing.
They join with Heartslobule students and visit Jack from Savannah Claw, but the other students pick a fight and Leona suggests a friendly game of spell drive, which Jack interrupts, saving the group from further punishment. That night a student with horns goes to the prefect's dorm, refusing to teach the prefect his name, suggesting that they choose a nickname, and expressing disappointment that Ramshackle is no longer abandoned. Jack confronts Leona, who explains he is fighting for the dorm's best interests.
Wait. So fast. Who's Jack again? Jack. I don't remember who Jack was. Oh, come on. Okay, Jack? I don't know who Jack is. Who is Jack again? Right. Okay, so it's this guy.
Visit Jack from Savannah Claw.
That's who it is. Okay, now I get it.
Who explains he is fighting for the dorm's... Leona, who explains he is...
Wait, I need to go back here.
Suggesting that they choose a nickname, and expressing disappointment that Ramshackle...
I like how we meet him here in book 2, Diasomnia's dorm leader.
...is no longer abandoned. Jack confronts Leona, who explains he is fighting for the dorm's best interests, commenting on Jack sounding like his brother. The prefect dreams. Grim names the horned student Hornton, realizing...
So we must have some kind of special ability though, because we keep dreaming about the past or maybe mental state of these dorm leaders. Maybe.
Grim names the horned student Hornton, realizes that Ruggy is causing the injuries at the school. Jack teams up...
Ruggy? This guy in the beginning? Dang! Okay. Go right here.
Causing the injuries at the school. Jack teams up with Heartslobule. Leona works with Octavinel Dorm to...
Leona works with Octavinel Dorm? That's kind of surprising, isn't it? Aren't the dorms the type that don't get along with each other at all?
Cure a potion for Ruggy. Savannah Claw students praise Leona.
Then again, it could just be them having like some kind of contract, right? Since it is Octagonal.
Savannah Claw.
Wait. Yeah, maybe that. I mean, that could be a possibility, right? Okay, perhaps that is the case, because if you think about it, or maybe not, it's kind of hard to tell, honestly.
Students praise Leona.
Also, I do apologize if I pronounced some of these dorm names wrong again. I forgot to have my list of pronunciation guide in front of me, so again, I do apologize.
He says conquering the school will not.
I am trying to learn, though. I'm seriously trying to learn and remember. I'm starting to remember, it's just not perfect yet.
Fix the real world. The prefect dreams. Ruggy takes the potion from Leona.
I like how it's not even like an explanation. The dream is just the perfect dreams. I love it. So short and to the point.
A potion for Ruggy. Savannah Claw students praise Leona, but he says conquering the school will not fix the real world. The prefect dreams.
Yeah, it's not going
Ruggy takes the potion from Leona to cause a stampede of people at the tournament. He appears to take down.
What? He takes a potion from Leona to cause a stampede of people? Ooh,
he
that's
appears to take down Malleus,
danger.
But Riddle and members of Diasomnia reveal that Malleus is unhurt, as those injured in the stampede were clones made by Cater's magic. Leona gives up as they have no chance against Malleus, saying that he was humoring Ruggy and the other students when they talked about their dreams, calling Ruggy a hyena who grew up in a dump and himself a hated prince. Leona's unique magic dries out everything until it turns into sand, including Ruggy, who is saved by Jack and Riddle, while Lilia tells Leona.
That's kind of sad. Like, he has such low self-esteem that he thinks... Wait. Yeah, he thinks he's hated second-born prince who will never be king. And then he calls Ruggy a hyena who grew up in a dump. That sounds kind of horrible to say, honestly.
A hyena who...
Even if it might be true, it's like one of those things where you're like, do you need to say it that way? Like, I'm pretty sure you don't need to say it that way. Right? Or do you not agree? Do let me know down below in the comments. I'm quite curious about your thoughts.
Grew up in a dump and himself a hated prince. Leona's unique magic dries out everything until it turns into sand, including Ruggy, who is saved by Jack and Riddle, while Lilia tells Leona that he will never contend with a real king like Malleus, resulting...
That's so mean! Lilia tells Leona that he'll never contend with a real king? Oh gosh. That's quite hard to say to someone who really wants to be king.
Malleus, resulting in so much negative energy within Leona that he overblots. In a flashback, we see Leona feared for his magic in his...
Wait, so let me actually... Wow, so that's how he looks? I gotta say, between Riddle and Leona, appearance-wise, for when they're overblotting, I think I prefer Leona so far. Why does he look so good? Okay.
Overblots. In a flashback, we see Leona fear...
Okay, so this actually answers my question. So it has to be a lot of negative energy in order for them to overblot.
He overblots. In a flashback, we see Leona feared for his magic in his own home and saying that everyone finds fault with him as a pretext to praise his brother, who can become king without effort, and encourages Leona to find something else he can do. Leona refuses, regains consciousness, and takes responsibility for the injured athletes, who ask that Savannah Claw be allowed to participate so that they can have their revenge. Leona agrees. Crowley rewards Grimm with an exhibition match during which the prefect is knocked unconscious so they do not see Diasomnia door.
Wait, that was so fast. Okay, so Leona agrees. And then Crowley rewards Grimm with an exhibition match. Grimm? Oh, right. That's the one that likes to eat rocks. And then we're knocked unconscious. So Grimm basically knocked us out. Okay.
Prefect is knocked unconscious, so they do not see Diasomnia Dorm win the competition. Leona's nephew appears. Grimm eats a rock.
Oh, so
There's
cute.
A shape in the prefect's bed.
Grimm eats a rock. That's just every single end of every book, huh?
Grimm eats a rock. There is a shape in the prefect's bedroom mirror. To be continued.
No. You can't just to be continued that. What is that? What is that creepy thing?
The prefect dreams. Exams end. Ace.
Okay, so this is book 3. It's already so fast.
Prefect dreams. Exams end. Ace.
Wow, we already had exams.
Deuce and Grim sprout anemones and get dragged away. Jack and the prefect go to investigate. 200 students contracted with Azul for exams.
So, book 3 is Octagonal. Okay, got it. I also was able to get it up, so that's why I'm able to pronounce it right. I'm sorry. But people have actually contracted for exam study guides. They couldn't even just bother studying.
Study guides breached their contracts, lost a special talent, and are being forced into servitude, including Ace, Deuce, and Grim. The prefect goes to Azul to free them. Azul wants ramshackle dorm as collateral. The prefect agrees. Their task is to steal a photo from a museum. The prefect is ejected from the dorm. They stay in Savannah. The prefect
We're ejected from the dorm.
dreams. They go to the museum. Jade and Floyd intercept. The group escapes. They sneak into Octagonal to steal Azul's contracts. They fail. Floyd damages the vault.
They just... They failed that hard? Oh
Stay
my
in Savannah.
gosh.
The prefect dreams. They go to the museum. Jade and Floyd intercept. The group escapes. They sneak into Octagonal to steal Azul's contracts. They fail. Floyd damages the vault. Azul panics.
Floyd damages the vault.
The group escapes. The prefect realizes that Azul's contracts are not unbreakable. The prefect dreams. They return to the museum, steal the photo. The twins interrupt. Ruggy steals Azul's contracts. Leona destroys them. Azul starts taking power from everyone. Azul overblots. In a flashback,
Whoa! Oh, whoa. You cannot just go quickly and not let me see that because, wow. Wow. That's a nice Overblot change. Although I still do like Leona's a bit more, but that's quite a unique one. It definitely fits the image.
blots. In a flashback, we see he was bullied. He studied hard, honed his ability to steal power from others to have his revenge and remake himself. Azul wakes up. The photo is revealed to be of an elementary school class with child Azul that he'd wanted to dispose of. Grim
So he wanted the photo so he can get rid of his, shameful past, that one might say? Got it.
a rock.
Of course,
Someone in the
Grim eats a
prefect's
rock.
mirror tries to speak.
Oh, it's Mickey Mouse. Okay, now I recognize the silhouette.
To them. The photo is returned to the museum to be continued. The prefect dreams. It's the winter holiday.
I like how the prefect dreams at the start of every single book so far. Okay, so now we're in book 4.
The prefect dreams. It's the winter holiday. Grim can't remember.
Wait. So we dream as always, and then Grim can't remember, and it's
the winter
the
holiday.
break?
Grim can't remember his family. He remembers being hungry, alone, being cold, and waiting, and otherwise has no memory. They go to see the head mage. He assigns Grim and the prefect the job of keeping the school warm and gives them a smartphone for.
You know, I like how he's just leaving to go to somewhere warm while he's just making us do things for him.
Head mage. He assigns Grim and the prefect the job of keeping the school warm and gives them a smartphone for emergencies. Octagonal is also staying at the school. The prefect and Grim go to the kitchens to do their job. Jamil is there. He convinces the reluctant prefect to go to Scarabia. Column is there. The students are studying and training 6 hours a day.
6 hours a day? Nah. I would not want to go there. I do like them though, but I wouldn't want to go there.
Are studying and training 6 hours a day. Column changes his mind, is going to send the students home. We learn Jamil and his family are Column's servants. Column introduces his magic carpet. Column changes his mind.
She's so... he changes his mind a lot, huh? So Jamil and his family are Column's servants.
They are Column's servants. Column introduces his magic carpet.
And of course, he has a magic carpet.
Column changes his mind about sending students home, forcing Grim and the prefect's participation in 9 hours of daily
9 hours? Oh, but we have to warm up the place, Kali. We don't have time to be studying and training for that long.
study and training. Jamil says Column has mood swings. He
Oh, those are mood swings. Yeah, I guess I can accept it as such.
begs Grim and the prefect for their help. Jamil convinces the prefect who meant to refuse. They try to go back to Ramshackle. They are caught. They are locked in. The head mage does not answer his phone. The prefect.
That head mage is useless. Useless. He gave us a smartphone and he doesn't even answer.
The head mage does not answer his phone. The prefect dreams. In the morning they march to a dry oasis. Column summons water with his unique magic, but then sends the students off to training. The next day they march again. Grim asks for water again. Column refuses. Jamil provides water
Oh
for
my
everyone.
gosh.
They ask why he obeys Column. Jamil says it is because he is Column Alisim and asks for everyone to meet that evening. Grim says Jamil should fight Column. Jamil says he can't because Column is his master. Defy Column and Column's father will make Jamil's family suffer and put them out on the street.
It's not
Jamil
gonna
reveals
be
that
that
Column was
easy.
nominated to House Warden because of nepotism, enraging the Scarabia students, who say that Jamil deserves the position more. But Jamil says he doesn't because of his average grades. Column appears and orders night training. Grim digs his way out of their room. They are discovered.
Digs his way out of the room? Wait, did I hear that right? What is it?
On the street, Jamil
not
reveals that
so
Column was
that.
nominated to House Warden because
Although, you know, you shouldn't be saying that the person that you're supposedly serving was nominated because of nepotism. I feel like that's just gonna end
of nepotism,
badly.
enraging the Scarabia students, who say that Jamil deserves
Unless he's saying it on purpose, which I can see that being the case, actually.
the position more. But Jamil says he doesn't because of his average grades. Column appears and orders night training. Grim digs his way out of their room. They are discovered. Escape on the carpet to Octavinel. They explain the situation.
I like how they escaped to Octavinel when it was like the one that they were fighting against the previous book.
To Azul, Jade, and Floyd, who decide to go to Scarabia. They convince Column to let them stay. Jade uses his unique magic on Column, but Column resists him, saying that he promised to never reveal who is hypnotizing him. The prefect dreams.
Oh, wait. I need
they
to
convince Column
see
to
this
let
again.
them stay. Jade uses his unique magic on
Okay, so Jade uses his unique magic on Column, but Column resists
him, saying
So he's being hypnotized?
that he promised to never reveal who is hypnotizing him. The prefect dreams. Octavinel takes over training and studying for Scarabia students. The students start feeling good again. Jamil is unhappy. He uses
That's probably Jamil, huh? That's the one who keeps trying to hypnotize
his unique magic to mind control Azul.
the
Reveals
others.
that he was trying to get the students to kick Column out of the dorm. Jamil's plot is revealed. Azul reveals that he was never hypnotized, having used Floyd's unique magic to divert Jamil's attack. Column is stunned.
Nice.
Jamil reveals his issues with Column, declares that he does not care what is going to happen anymore. Mind controls his entire dorm. Azul concludes that
Dang, he tries to mind control the... Wow, he's powerful.
Jamil must be one of the strongest mages in the school. Jamil declares that he is going to finally be free. He overblots. He sends the group.
He's the one that overblots? Okay, I didn't expect that. Let me see how he looks. Ooh, you know what? That fits very well. I still like Leona the best though, but this one might be a close second.
Overblots. He sends the group into the desert. Column decides to punch Jamil. They go back. Column says he will win back the seat that Jamil stole from him. Jamil says
Yeah!
Column is the one who stole everything from him first. There is a flashback where child Jamil does not want to play with child Column. Jamil's
Ew.
parents hit him in front of Column to discipline him for refusing to obey Column, calling Jamil foolish. Jamil says his earliest memory is of his family bowing before Column and Column's parents. He couldn't stand the sight of it. His parents beg him to always lose to Column because of their position, forcing Jamil to pretend he was incapable. Jamil goes to Crowley.
Wow, I mean, I can understand why, but that must be a horrible thing for Jamil to actually go through such a thing and then, you know, become resentful of the fact that he can't have a proper fight against Callum in a way. It's no wonder he's so angry.
Asks how he can allow Column to become House Warden. Crowley reveals.
In that sense, would you also fall into the same situation as Jamil if you were in his position, or would you have just let it go? Something I'm quite curious about your thoughts regarding that.
That Column's family has been generous in their support of the school, forcing him to compromise. Jamil wakes up. Column starts to cry. He did not know how miserable Jamil was. Azul points out that is the entire problem. Column says they should stop holding back due to social status and be equals and be friends. Jamil refuses, but says he will not be holding back against Column or anyone. Column says that he won't lose either. Grim eats a rock.
Yeah, that's
The
better.
ramshackle ghost
Grim eats a rock. That's like a necessary line.
fire while the prefect and Grim were gone.
Oh, bless the ghosts. So they did our job.
Lilia appears, delivers a greeting card. Mickey Mouse appears in the prefect's mirror. To be continued.
There we
The
go.
prefect
Now we
dreams
see
Ace.
it. Okay, so let's see. Now this one will probably be Pomfior, maybe?
Deuce, Grim and the prefect meet Epel, practicing his singing for a competition as he has been ordered to by his house warden Vil. Though he does not want to compete, they meet Vil, who tries to take Epel away. Ace defends Epel. Vil beats the group in the fight. Deuce decides to join Ace and Grim in auditioning for the competition because he is worried about
Okay, so this one is a competition and its focus is Ethel.
Epel. Ace, Deuce, Kalim, Jamil, and Epel are selected for the team, with Vil and Rook. Vil is offered a villain role in a movie where the hero is to be played by Nage. Vil refuses. Vil asks who the fairest one of all is. He is told it is Nage. Epel is unhappy about the dancing being too feminine. Vil is angry about Epel gendering movements, saying that his mindset is outdated. Vil assigns Epel to doing ballet lessons alone to change his mindset and improve his dancing. Deuce volunteers to join him. The prefect dreams. Epel is upset because he does not want to be cute. He wants to be big and strong. Epel tries to quit the team. Vil beats him in a fight. He runs away. Ace mocks Deuce. Deuce runs away. Deuce takes Epel to a beach where he yells at the ocean. Epel does the same. There is a flashback of
You know, it's cute how they're like buddies, even though they're in different different stores. Also, that face is so funny.
Epel does the same. There is a flashback of Vil complimenting Epel on his first day of school. Epel takes offense at the assumption that he is being called girly. He challenges Vil to a fight. He loses. Vil orders him to clean up his appearance and speak politely, saying Epel is not allowed to complain until he can beat him in a fight, resulting in their present-day dynamic. Epel is called by his mother, who reveals that Vil promoted the struggling family's apple juice on Magicam, resulting in a rush of orders. Epel and Deuce decide to prove themselves to Ace and Vil. They return.
I guess it just goes to show that he's definitely not a bad person compared to what he might think, especially since he's willing to, you know, help out his dorm, I guess, mates? Yeah, dorm mates, or the ones under him, to...
Reveals that Vil promoted the struggling family's apple juice on Magicam,
you know,
resulting in a rush of orders.
Well.
Epel and Deuce decide to prove themselves to Ace and Vil. They return to school and apologize. Epel admits he used to look down on others, but Vil made his village happy, so now he wants power like Vil's. The prefect invites Horton to the competition. The prefect dreams. Their
We always dream, huh?
rehearsal dance is uploaded online. Vil is told that he is trending as the fairest one of all. They watch Nage's rehearsal. Vil says they have been outplayed. He confirms he has been dethroned as fairest one of all. Vil offers Nage apple juice. Rook takes it from Nage and sends him away. Rook tries to drink the juice. Kalim stops him. The juice is revealed to have been cursed.
Cursed? He's really going that far, huh?
Vil asks why Rook tried to drink it knowing what would happen. Rook said he wanted to believe in Vil. Vil says he has realized that he can never win and will be handling Nage himself. The cursed juice turns into poisonous mist that may have been cursed to kill. Vil says if he melts everyone he will be the fairest of all and Overblots. There is a
Oh boy, that's a really scary way to come to a conclusion. Also, I just realized, wow, so that's how Snow White looks. Well, obviously, male version of Snow White. But I think he's better looking. Anyways, sorry, Snow White equivalent.
That he can never win and will be handling. The cursed juice turns into poisonous mist that may have been cursed to kill. Vil says if he melts everyone he will be the fairest of all and Overblots. There is a flashback of child Vil being cast as villains. His father is supportive, but what he wants is to be on stage longer than anyone else. He is bullied by other children for being cast in villain roles. Film producer.
Oh, that's sad. It's because he can't even do the roles that he wants, and then because I think this is a pretty much an actual problem too in real life, where someone is cast in a specific role for too long, then people start to assume that the negative traits of that role are associated with that actor or actress. And that's also why, like, nowadays I notice that people, when they talk about how much they hate this character who someone's acting as, and then they always say, like, it just goes to show that how good of an actor or actress they are. I think that's a good way to prevent people from, you know, I guess, think badly of the actual person playing as that character.
Compliment Nage, saying that Vil is too perfect, beautiful, and special to be relatable, so he will never be a hero, trapping Vil.
What the heck? That's so rude. You could be beautiful and still be the main lead. Like, what the heck?
In a loop of his own hard work sabotaging his success. Vil wakes up. Horton is Malleus Draconia. He fixes the Colosseum that Vil ruined as a favor for Vil. They perform. Nage's group performs. Nage's group wins the competition by 1 vote with NRC in second place. Rook reveals he voted for Nage's group as they had been the fairest. Rook is revealed to be a member of Nage's fan club. The prefect takes a picture of Mickey Mouse. Grim eats a rock. He attacks the prefect. To be continued.
What? We get attacked? What is this? You traitor!
Dreams, Grim, Vil, Jamil.
Okay, so this is the last one that we're watching today, at least.
Dreams, Grim, Vil, Jamil, Riddle, Leona, and Azul are captured by people in anti-magic armor. Rook goes to find them. Epel follows Rook.
Anti-magic
The group has been
armor?
kidnapped by Magic Science Institutes.
Okay, so we are in Igni High.
Dux, Idia is acting director and in charge of the kidnapped students. They are put into simulations where they are attacked by their vice house wardens, Kalim and Ruggi, to measure their blood accumulation. Rook and Epel arrive. They are kept in a different room. Idia bemoans his family curse, which incinerates blot automatically, keeping him trapped in the role of managing the underworld. He envies people with normal lives. Ortho wants to help Idia. An unknown voice calls him into Tartarus where phantoms are kept in stasis. There is a power outage. Tartarus begins to thaw. The phantoms begin to awaken. Ortho drops their defenses. Ortho wants to open the underworld and fill the world with blot so that Idia will be able to make friends and be a hero. Idia recognizes who Ortho is. He goes to the underworld to confirm. He is going to help free this Ortho from the underworld. The prefect dreams. Ortho explains his plan to the kidnapped students. They reunite with Rook and Epel. They all head to Tartarus. They split into 3 groups. They all acquire ancient weapons called thunder spears.
I gotta say, that weapon... What in the world is that? That's so cute.
All use the spears to defeat titans. They're called back up to the surface. Idia has overblotted. Ortho is there.
Idia overblotted. Ooh. No, I still like Leona's overblot design the best, but that looks really cool.
Has overblotted. Ortho is there. His family curse having turned him into a physical form of the underworld from phantoms fusing together. Grim is there. They use the thunder spears on Idia and Ortho. Ortho is falling apart. Idia tries to join Ortho in the underworld. In a flashback, we see Child Idia and Child Ortho wanting to become heroes, but Child Idia knows he will be trapped managing Tartarus. Ortho suggests they adventure before Idia grows up. Idia shuts down the island's security. A phantom escapes. The phantom kills Ortho. Idia blames himself. He decides to remake Ortho. He builds Robot Ortho. Real Ortho appears and thanks Idia for trying to go after him, but says Idia loves the world too much to give up on it. Idia wakes up. Vil has saved him and Grim from the underworld.
Wait, why is Vil like that? But what surprised me most is the fact that... So, that means Ortho really was his brother, or at least someone who was a living being, and then ended up dying, and that's why Idia created Ortho and treats him so preciously.
Trying to go after him, but says Idia loves the world too much to give up on it. Idia wakes up. Vil has saved him and Grim from the underworld, resulting in him aging into a much older man. Grim wakes up. They all leave. Malleus shares power with Vil to return him to his proper...
Oh, thank goodness. I mean, Grandpa Vil would have been cute too, but I mean, look at yeah, it's kind of cute when I think about it.
Malleus shares power with Vil to return him to his proper form.
But Vil in his proper form is always going to be
Idia has rebuilt Ortho, who will now be attending the school as a student rather than as Idia's AI assistant, as something possible.
Okay, so Ortho is an AI.
The thunder spears altered his circuitry and gave him a heart. Mickey visits in the prefect's mirror. Grim cannot see him. Mickey says he saw a boy with silver hair and unique eyes in his dream room. Lilia says he hopes that Silver and Sebek will become independent soon. Malleus seems ponderous on the subject of life and death. To be continued.
Okay, so the next one we will be checking out book 7. But what I'm most shocked about is what is it?
Kidnapped students. They reunite with Rook and Epel. They all head to Tartarus.
With the destruction of the underworld, the spear. The spear is just so cute. What is this? It's so funny. I can't believe that they actually... I guess in the actual game, they have these chibis. At the very least, that's what it looks like, considering the fact that, you know, they seem to be fighting something. If you look, like right here, it's clearly something. So, I guess that's how the gameplay actually looks. But I do remember you guys telling me that it's like a turn-based card game. So I don't know. Either way, be sure to click the playlist right here on the screen and give this a like, comment down below, subscribe and share so you can see more videos like this one. See you. Bye.